Why are people who do a lot of worship always unhappy? What is the secret behind? Jai Shri Ram friends, we welcome you all to our channel. We also express our gratitude from the bottom of our hearts from giving us your valuable time. Friends, please mark your presence in Ram Darbar by writing Jai Shri Ram in the comments at the beginning of the video. Jai Shri Ram. Why are people who do a lot of worship always unhappy? Let me tell you the reason behind this today. Why a person who believes in God is the most unhappy. A guru had two disciples, both were educated scholars. The only difference between them was that one was a believer in God and the other was an atheist who did not believe in God. One was such that wherever there was a story of the God, wherever there was satsang, wherever there was bhajan, he would run there and start worshipping God. The other disciple was far away from all these things. He also alcohol and consumed alcohol and had affairs with prostitutes. The other discipline had all the bad habits. What happened one day? One disciple was going to his home on foot on the road talking nonsense after drinking alcohol when suddenly he found a bag full of money on the way. His happiness now no bounds. He shouted loudly and told everyone that today he got a bag full of money. My life has become successful. I will fulfill my life's need with this money. The other friends was going home from the temple singing bhajans. Suddenly a big nail pierces his foot and he starts bleeding. At the same time, the other disciple also reached there and loudly, loudly tells him that why are you the one who does the most worship? You sing bhajans of God. What has your God given you? Look at me. I have never been to a temple. I have never done any good work. There is no temple of God in my house. I have never performed Satyanarayan Katha in my house. I have never bowed my head in front of God. Still, I am so prosperous. I am rich. I am rich. I have no dearth of money. I am living the happiest life. His words began to hurt the God disciple, and he felt the mind thought, yes, he is speaking the truth. I worship so much. I remember God so much. Still, I am so sad, and he does nothing. Still, he is so happy thinking this. He goes to his guru and asks the same question to Guru. Guruji said similarly, whatever God does, he does it for God. He gives success to the person according to his ability. Grant now the answer to your questions. Why did God place a nail in your foot and why did he get a bag full of money? Listen, first you had committed a lot of sins in your previous life. That is why you were going to die today. You were saved because you went to the temple, you worshipped God. This is the only reason that you did not die, but only a nail pierced you. Now let's talk about your friends. In the previous life, he was a saint. That is why his fate was going to change today. He was going to become the owner of property worth crores. But in this life, he did not do any good work. So, according to the result of the previous life, he got only a little money, whereas he was going to become the owner of property worth billions. It was stop blaming God for your present. Use your time wisely. Your future will improve itself will go. It is often seen that the one who worship God the most is the most unhappy. Whereas an atheist who does not believe in God, never worships, never keeps company with saints, live the happiest life, seeing these things. Sometimes it seems that God is wrong, God's justice is wrong, that this is not a story, it happiness with everyone. The reason for our happiness of sorrow is not God but we ourselves. Our deeds give us happiness and sorrow. Deeds are selfish and niskam. Sakam karni means such deeds in return of which we want some material comforts and facilities. The result of such deeds is received in the form of happiness and sorrow. Distant Disinterested deeds are those in return of which we only want to attend God. The result of such deeds is received in the form of attainment of God. Now the question arises that why do those who do more worship remain unhappy? The simple answer to this is that the person who does more worship does worship because he does not understand the nature of devotion, but he unknowingly does only selfish worship, the result of which he gets in the form of happiness and sorrow. Sometimes God has a special grace on the devotee, as a result of which God tries to get rid of the result of your destiny in this world or in one go. In such a situation, he can also make you do more worship because the result will be received only by doing karma. In such a situation, you have to understand it from another perspective. Consider it as God's grace. Sometimes at the end of life or at the time of death, God can give you extreme pain. Actually, those pains are due to your karmas only, but God arranges those pains in such a way that at the end, due to the pain, only God's name is remembered, not any relative or material object. And whatever feeling we have at the time of death, we get that only in such a situation by remembering God. God opens the way to Bhagavad Dham for you. So, in such a situation, do not say that God gave him so much trouble. He used to do so much worship. A person who does a lot of worship is certainly seen doing a lot of worship or devotion, but he does not know how to do the ritual properly. In such a situation, he keeps making mistakes or course. Of course, he says that he is talking about digging, digging a well, but in reality, it is digging a ditch. He says that he travels a lot around the world, that he is doing puja path of hard work, but the real in this way he is wasting his efforts. Of course, all his efforts go in vain. So one thing is that the fruits of sakam karma are received in the form of happiness of sorrow. It is possible that due to his previous karma, he has a lot of sorrows written in his life and they may have been reduced by puja part, but still you are thinking that God is giving us sorrows even after so much puja part. And the second thing is that you are doing puja part in the wrong way or without knowing the rules and regulations. You may be doing puja part excessively, but its effect is being reversed or ineffective. It seems that you have understood everything till here. Now there is one more aspect behind the person doing puja part getting more sorrows, and this applies only to him who is a true devotee. This aspect is special, therefore, For this, you should once again know what is devotion and who is a devotee. Just like Sandhya Vandan, yoga, dhyan, tantra, jnana, karma, bhakti is also a part to salvation. Bhakti is also of many types. It includes Shravan, Bhajan Kirtan, name jap, remembrance, mantra jap, 47, Archana, Vandan, Dasya, Sakya, Puja Arti, prayer, satsang, etc. This is called Navda Bhakti. Jai Shri Ram. Friends, if you like the video, then please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.